Hello and welcome. I'm Carrie Donchos, and we're in day 5 of your Unleash Your Inner Psychic Challenge. So happy to be here. We made it. And thanks for joining in for these 5 days and getting in touch with your inner psychic. So, we've gone over a few strategies. We've given you some really amazing tools in terms of getting in the center of your head and clearing other people's energy out of that space so that you can be in stillness for yourself. We touched base on the tool of a grounding cord and how to stay stable and connected so that as you're receiving your spiritual information and following through and trusting yourself, that you have a nice stable base so that you can create from that stability, from that strong foundation, and also so that you can receive what comes in for you. Because if you're not grounded, then it doesn't matter what you create because it can't come find you and present itself to you in your body in physical form. And then we also touched base with your inner psychic in a general sense, where we're talking about just your abilities, your clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudience, and your intuition. And I talked about what each of those mean as they're compared to our physical senses and how to start receiving them from a psychic level by just being sensitive to the energy and the information that's coming in for you. And so we also touched base on how you know that you're trusting yourself and how to begin to get more comfortable with that, even if some energies start to affect you. And I use the example of a husband and or a spouse or significant other that might feel differently, or your family might feel differently for you. So how do you navigate when you get your information and other people around you don't agree with it or don't validate it or even cheer you on about it? How do you find that internal validation, which is so very important? And then we took a really nice journey in and got to know that part of us, our inner psychic more specifically, that resides within us, that is full spirit, that has our best interest at heart, who's always on our side and that can guide us so that we can receive more of what we desire out of life. We can create a fantastic, fun, enjoyable life. We can create whatever we want in our business, in our finances, and in our relationships from a place of ease rather than struggle. And so today we're just going to bring it all together and we're going to do it through meditation, but I'm going to talk to you about what I'm going to do first and then I'll walk you through the meditation. And so we're going to get connected and communicate with your inner psychic. And no matter what that communication is now, whatever that connection looks like, feels like, what you know about it, what you're picking up, be it big or small, that's where we're going to start. From that place of resting gently behind your heart, we're going to say hello to your grounding cord because you always want to be stable and grounded. And then we're going to bring in a new tool of a gold ball right at your crown, at the top of your head. So your seventh chakra is right here. And that's where information comes in from above so that you can receive it and have it available to you. And so we always want to make sure that we have that pathway clear. And lots of things can get in the way of that. So we're going to put a gold ball there and see, can we keep it there? Does it fall forward? Does something keep pushing it out of the way? Are we able to stay relaxed behind our heart? Are we able to have that gold ball stay at our head so that we can access our information? Can it stay at gold when you want something? Or as soon as you go to create something, does that gold ball get knocked off? So we're going to take a look at that. And I'm going to give you a couple of examples now so that when you're in the experience of the meditation, you can just see what comes up for you and what might get in your way. So one example that could get in your way, let's say you want 10 more clients and you relax behind your heart and you just know that it's a desire that you have, and then you go to put a gold ball at your crown and you can't keep it there. Or when you go to put a gold ball at your crown, all of a sudden you hear your husband saying, nope, can't do that. Or you see a picture of your mom sitting on your crown and you think, oh, well, that's interesting. That's going to make it hard for me to get my information. Or maybe you just feel a lot of pressure or a lot of pain, or it feels really tight at that area. And so it's really good to have that information and to be able to heal around that so that you can have what you want. You can imagine welcoming in 10 new people to your practice without it being, or just into your life. Maybe it's just relationships you want to cultivate in your life without it being uncomfortable, without it being a struggle. And so I just used that example of 10 clients, but you fill in the blank with what it is that you want to create in your life. Do you want to create just a rock solid relationship with your spouse? Do you want to create more fun and adventure and travel? Do you want to create an inflow of cash into your bank account? Whatever it is, it's all energy. You can create it, you can have it. And this is how you see, are you in touch with your inner psychic? Are you allowing your psychic abilities to work for you? It's super simple. You just look at your life. If everything is flowing easily and coming to you, then absolutely you're able to have your psychic abilities turned on and you're able to receive without effort, without fear, without apology. If not, then we practice. We practice this technique that I'm going to walk you through, or any of the techniques that I brought up so far, and we see what's off. And then we practice in meditation, and you can get really good and do this as you're walking through life. And oh, okay, all of a sudden I am not feeling as confident about that money coming in. What's going on with my crown? Oh, I can't have gold there. We're going to use the vibration of gold because that's the highest spiritual vibration that's comfortable for your body. So it's a very body-friendly vibration. If you want to create anything in your life, you're going to want to experience it in your body. Otherwise, it might be manifested, but you're not having it. And we want you to have it. I'm going to use this getting in touch and communication and resting with your inner psychic and the tool of a gold ball at your crown. But know that you can do the same exercise with any of the tools that we've gone over. So can you be in your heart's desire and be in the center of your head? That means you're able to be neutral and see things as they come up as interesting and not resist them because you might judge them as they come up. Can you be in your heart's desire in this moment, whatever it is, big or small, and can you be grounded? Otherwise, it's not going to come into your life experience. So then you just practice resting behind your heart, holding that desire, and then clearing so that you can have your grounding cord. And that can be as simple as seeing the grounding cord and seeing it have a downward flow and clear out. Or if it's not plugged to the center of the earth, plugging it in. Or just noticing, sitting back and noticing what's not working and keeping your awareness on it is enough to make that shift so that you're allowing that gold to be there, or that neutrality in the center of your head, or that grounding cord, simply by knowing what you want. One more thing before we dive into this short meditation is that whenever you want something and you go to create it, the only reason, if someone says, well, why do you want that? Really resist or prevent yourself from going into, well, because if I have more money, then I can do this for my family. Or because if I have this, I can help more people. Or whatever reason you have, just let that go. The only reason is, why do you want it? Because you want it. And that's okay. We're here to create and we're here to manifest. That's what We Have Spirits came in to do. So don't apologize and don't feel guilty about it and don't try to rationalize it, because that will totally get in the way of allowing the flow of your abilities. You want it because you want it. and that's okay. And on that note, go ahead and close your eyes. Say hello to yourself. Rest gently in the center of your head. And if it helps to expand that ball from a really small to like a really big golden light, do that. With your eyes closed, visualize that center of head gold ball expanding. That will help clear people out. And then bringing it back down to the size of a walnut or a ping pong ball and resting there. Again, relax behind your head, behind the center of your head, because we tend to be forward. Say hello to the fact that you have a grounding cord. You can create that right now, or you can just trust that it's there, connected in your first chakra to the center of the earth. And then I want you to relax behind your heart and say hello to your inner psychic. Notice if you get a hello back, and wherever the communication is now, that's okay. You can work with just having some form of communication. And maybe all you're doing is feeling and relaxing behind your heart. That's enough. And then I want you to call up what it is that you're looking to create and bring in and have in your life, in your experience, in your body. What's your heart's desire right now, big or small? And the first step is to see, can you just relax behind your heart with that desire? And now that you've noticed where you are with relaxing behind your heart, I want you to imagine a gold ball at the top of your head, resting right on your head. Can you keep it there? Can you get it bright? Can you feel it? What do you feel at the crown? Whatever it is, if there's tension, that's okay. If there's expansion, that's okay. We're just bringing our awareness there. Can I keep a gold ball at the top of my head with what I want? What am I hearing? Is there any I can't energy? I can't do this, or I shouldn't want this? Is other people's information coming in? Do you see a picture of someone's energy here? Or do you see that ball falling forward or getting pushed out of the way? That's another energy that's not you. So we're just going to play with having that gold ball there. No matter what's happening, I want you to just relax behind your heart and have your gold ball there. And can you put another gold ball there on top of that one? And another one on top of that. And maybe you can hold it for a second. Practice that. That's all you need, is to be able to hold it for a second. Can you play with holding it there for longer? If you can't get it at all, can you just say hello, that there's an energy affecting you, that it's not you, and that you can always create what you want? Good. Just notice. Can you have your gold ball, and can you keep it? Come back to the center of your head. Rest behind your heart. Thank yourself for taking a moment to do this. Promise yourself you'll go back and try it again with this tool, with center of head, with your grounding cord. Thank yourself for taking time in this meditation, and for taking time in this challenge to unleash your inner psychic. And then open your eyes, come on out of the meditation. Good job. And I want you to be confident and know that you'll remember what you need to when you need to. And your homework for today is to simply write down what happened when you had your heart's desire and you went to look at that gold ball. Could you have a gold ball there? Did it fall off? Were you not able to see it at all? Were you able to get it for a second? Were you hearing someone else's voice or information in there? So, what happened? What did you notice with the gold ball when you held your heart's desire? Good. And then go ahead and just bend forward and dump. So let your hands touch the ground, let your head dangle, release, rebalance, and come back up. Thanks for joining in the challenge, and I'll see you real soon. And be well and have fun. Thanks.